So Aisha, my Fellini-loving, Korea movies, Iran-loving, Majid Majidi, all these names,
Asghar Farhadi.
Mami Festival, she watches all the... One of those...
All we see
I won't say
like,
losers, but you know what I mean. So all that. Left of center, complete... I mean, beyond left, if there's another direction.
Max Carl.
That day, 2 days back, she calls me and says, we got to watch this. She puts this on, and I see a lady called Mahib Kapoor talking with an Englishy accent about how difficult it is to buy necklaces somewhere in Dubai or something. I was like, this is what my life is.
Finally, someone's taking up the real issues, though.
So how are the Bollywood wives in Delhi?
So there's the spin on this, since you love this subject.
Yeah.
So there's the Bollywood wives, and now they are fighting against the Delhi rich.
Okay.
Their version.
Okay.
Not Bollywood.
Business wives.
Socialites.
Yeah.
So they're rich without being famous.
So there's rivalry, there's bitching.
Yes.
There's abusing.
The worst kind.
It's like it's like Big Boss with better backgrounds and better looking people, which is obviously something you could watch.
Yeah.
Because Big Boss, for God's sake, what a show, man! So excited, you can tell from my face, to have Punit and Sriraam back after a long time. No, I'm very happy actually, because I've had lots of guests, but no funny guests. Yeah,
Name them. Name the unfunny ones.
There was a guy called Arun.
Arun.
Then there was a guy called Chaco. Then there was a guy called Giuseppe, Italian guy. So lots of interesting people, but...
What people don't know is those are codes for what? Shruti Hassan,
Amitabh Bachchan, Atal Bihari Vajpayee.
I think the new viewers don't even know who the fuck we are, right?
No, but listen, there's a lot of people, we have a lot of support for Cock and Bull. It's the one thing that they keep on telling us, get Cock and Bull back, and they abuse all of us, me, management, everything. And they want you guys back.
Yeah.
And especially you too.
Yeah. When the product is that mediocre, people always enjoy it.
That's what. So you have to understand your quality here.
Yes.
Now, you may not have been quality before, but here, quality.
Yeah.
So please understand we need you.
It's that sort of like when you get like Lifebuoy Sabun throughout your life.
Lovely reference, my age group.
After
Lifebuoy.
Hey,
wow, look at you with the mainstream references.
I thought you were going to take his shirt off and start bathing, If you had a choice between Lifebuoy and Hammam, which would you take and why?
I like Hammam. I think Hammam is a nicer name.
For armpits? Because they always have a shot of men with armpit scrubs.
Hammam also had the...
It's more classy, right?
or something. They had a herbal thing going.
No, but it's in New India, it's not allowed, no? It's too secular.
And Punit has already blamed the government. Let's take a note of 1 minute.
Punit, how did you find a right-wing moment in that?
Yeah, soap.
Like 2 of us discussed, too young.
It's all in the name, don't you know?
Yeah, but this is our soap moment, yaar.
No, nothing is off limits, dude.
No, I can't think of Hammam again properly. I have to go back to Lifebuoy. In North India, they say boy, by the way.
I personally like Medimix because it's
the same. Hammam Medimix in that same zone.
It's the smell of cheap hotel rooms, no?
Correct. But do you use the soap or you just smell it and put it back?
Yeah, it's like auto like a kerosene rag, no? Like,
but you're looking like a principal with your lovely tea and the bags falling out and all that.
Falling out?
This is I don't know, it's a low budget show from every angle.
Green tea, that too, not
regular tea. No one's
tea.
disguising the bags. The bags are all over the place.
If I put the bag in more, it'll become black tea.
Guess who likes to tea bag?
Green tea bag. But green tea wasn't there, no? Before the current government, there was no green tea.
That's true.
So
you have to give the government points for the green tea.
Green is not allowed at all. To do your homework, no, before you do outrage.
Wow, well done. Good comeback. Good comeback. You lost this one, Sriraam. Sorry about the name.
But is it a proper movement for Cock and Bull, like the standard cut, get the standard cut back?
Can we use
Schneider cut?
Yeah.
Can we use the Bengali pronunciation taught me by Bapida? I like to, when you hear the word green, it should be without the ease. It should be grin. Grin is. I like the grin. Because we did a greenathon and he spoke to us for 5 minutes.
NDTV back in the day.
I kept mentioning grin.
He did a greenathon.
Yeah, grin. So he gave us a song with the word grin in it. Like there were 4 or 5 times in that tunak space where the same word repeats.
Why do I feel this is tunak all over again?
For me, when an artist does one word, there are many international as well, where they just have one word. Please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go.
Because their goal is to get stuck in your head, not to actually compose something.
Are you a cleanliness freak?
No. How can you be in Mumbai?
I know, that's true. And you came sweating with a... I was hoping for...
I love how Punit asked you a personal question whether... Cyrus asked you a personal question like, are you a cleanliness freak? You blame it on the city now suddenly.
Yeah.
Like, you can...
One thing, Punit is the only comedian we have in that sense. Because whatever you take, he spins it onto civic issues, political issues, right-wing,
you become the politician you hate.
You gotta admire that. He spins it. You tell him Coca-Cola and he'll find his way to Pakistan. He knows how to go there. That's a special
studio.
talent.
That's pretty easy. Yeah.
Oh, they spell it wrong there.
What?
With K, no? K.
I thought they spelled reverse.
What's happening with Pakistan?
It's
cricket,
Cola
Baba?
Coke in Pakistan.
I'm very worried.
What?
I mean, they won the last Test match. Pakistan.
Against
But how did
England.
they were always close as teams. We're not close as countries. But now the gulf between Pakistan and India is too much.
Yeah.
Pakistan, buck up.
It is reversal of the 90s that they had the great bowling attack.
but we were true.
Come on, we were languishing in Zimbabwe.
True. But we still put up fights. And there was one that Imran Khan era was difficult for us.
That's 80s. Okay,
Yeah, 80s. And then after that, Wasim Wakar, we were fighting. It was not
I mean, they were fighting when...
we beat them in 2004. For example,
that's the
with goal.
Kumble test this thing, no?
Where
that's...
Sehwag went berserk.
Oh, that's later.
Sehwag went 10,000
That's
runs.
pre-Ganguly, post-Ganguly. You can't you can't involve...
See, beyond 96, we know nothing about cricket. So
And politics?
politics, evergreen.
Okay.
Grin.
Let me
Politics
remind
since 1796. All right.
1796 was a great year for
What
India.
a year.
What a year, really. The British had just come in.
The Marathas were
All the
ruling.
British were speaking Konkani. It was a very friendly culture.
The caste system wasn't invented yet.
Yeah,
It is British imposition, as you know.
Well,
Kevin
it wasn't
Lee.
remodeled because Manu, your ancestor, had already given us the Manu Smriti.
Yeah.
So it was there.
Yeah.
The remodeling happened in the Victorian era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or as we say in Bengal, Victorian era.
Victorian.
Tota, am I right? I'm right.
But you can't escape the city you're in. That's why some people go to great lengths across the world to escape.
To go to another world.
Yeah.
Because the city sucks. So what this is let's understand what he's saying. So you're saying Kandivali sucks so much now in your life.
Yeah, that people are going to Australia,
Yeah,
New Zealand,
that you're going to forget
Singapore.
India.
When are
Because
UK dates?
Argentina,
UK dates, when are they?
It's fair.
UK?
If,
Acha.
Wow, Baba.
Yeah,
You're rocking. Why are you here?
Yeah.
for 5 days.
No,
This was
not
a
for
real
comedy.
come down
Not
now.
for comedy science to go back to the roots of the caste system. All of that research.
Okay. I had to get away from
Comedy is
Kandivali.
just by the by, you know, like yeah.
No, I'm here because it's Tuesday.
And no comedian works on Tuesday. But you had a story about Sri before we start looking at topics, which we will.
Yeah.
Sri is going to, may I say, you're going to Germany, right?
No, nothing like that.
Afwai. It's like
Well, his name is Sriram, so he can't be lying. That's for sure.
no, but it's the press that lies. No, all the
Exactly.
the paparazzi that's
I've been
behind us.
misquoted. I think my quotes have been blown out of proportion. You know, stuff like. Did you ever have to do that in the media and the press? Like when?
No, normally they would ask me, who are you? Then the paps come. So
Okay.
that's always a good question to begin with. You know you're not going to have a good time now. Oh, Malaika ji aayi hai? Yeah. Aaj thora piche khade ho jaye. You know, it'll be like that. Very nice conversation.
Okay.
I get the same respect from my daughter at home. Because I'm always in the way.
Even she's asking for Malaika.
Yeah.
No, she's asking,
she
who
likes
are you,
Malaika.
dude?
Well, fair question.
Yeah.
Stop calling me Uncle Maya.
There's a sign on the check, you know. That's what happened.
But she likes the Bollywood wives, guys. I have to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because
The
now
new
this
season or something
yes,
came out
Delhi
now.
versus Mumbai something. So Aisha, my Fellini-loving, Korea movies, Iran-loving, Majid, all
Yeah.
these names, you know.
Asghar Farhadi, yeah.
Mami Festival, she watches all the... one of those...
all we see
I
is
won't say
light, yeah.
losers, but you know what I mean. Yeah. So all that. Left of center, complete... I mean, beyond left, if there's another direction.
Max Carl.
That day, 2 days back, she calls me and says, we got to watch this. She puts this on, and I see a lady called Mahib Kapoor talking with an Englishy accent about how difficult it is to buy necklaces somewhere in Dubai or something. I was like, this is what my life is.
Finally, someone's taking up the real issues, though.
So
I
how
know,
are there
I know.
Bollywood wives in Delhi?
So there's the spin on this, since you love this subject.
Yeah.
So there's the Bollywood wives, and now they are fighting against the Delhi rich.
Okay.
Their version.
Okay.
Not
The
Bollywood.
business
what do you call it?
wives
Socialites.
versus-
Socialites.
yeah.
So they're rich without being famous.
So there's rivalry, there's bitching,
Yes.
there's abusing.
worst kind.
It's like it's like Big Boss with better backgrounds and better looking people, which is obviously something you could watch.
Yeah.
Because Big Boss, for God's sake,
Hey.
what a show.
We
man.
watched it when there was this one guy on that show.
He's like that tourist who's come from out of town and they know get a hotel.
Lost a lot of weight and left. Yeah, you know.
Complain. So don't.
No.
You're going to Germany to find yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Can't you just put your hand inside your pant like all men and feel better? Be honest.
It's
Why are
the
you going?
reverse. I put my hand inside my pants
Okay.
for no money and I find myself here.
No money. Where's he going? He's going to Europe, right?
It's a mystery, but he's going away somewhere.
Going away somewhere.
Say fast. Now we have to get into the topics.
He recorded his special, the first special, just
No,
last
I was
week.
going to go. I was
invited
stuck
you.
at Sahara.
That's
I was a
fine.
Sahara star.
That's fine. What were you doing at Sahara Star?
See, there's the oldest profession in the world is not prostitution, it's comedians being prostitutes.
Yes.
So I do that as well.
Yes.
So I have to go and earn
In fact,
whatever
they like
money.
you as a comedian being a prostitute, they upgrade you prostitute.
No, but even there the watchman's kaun hai? I asked the photographer after 1 hour being on stage, mera naam kya hai? He had no
Can
idea.
I just say Sahara Star, very weird looking hotel.
You know, it's a very odd hotel.
Yeah, very
because
odd.
the room that
you have to oversee
you look inside the hotel.
Yeah,
you don't look
so
outside the
stupid.
hotel.
Yeah.
What's that story?
Yeah.
Because outside is just traffic to look at.
Brother, Punit, is this a Sindhi thing? let's build it and let's look inside. It's like a building colony, Baba. You don't have any view.
It's more spiritual, like Shawshank, salvation lies within and all that stuff.
So he's Morgan Freeman.
And 7-star hotel lies within, eventually
7-star, I don't think. I think it started off as a 7-star. By the time we did the show, 3.5.
3.5
Yeah. Are you going to answer about Germany or not?
Nothing at all.
So is he going for work?
That's a mystery because he hasn't worked in years.
Yeah. Who knows what is going on? Well, tell me, what about Sahara Star Show? Why are you deviating from that?
No, so I wanted to come because he sent a message to all his fans, not a personal message.
Yeah.
I sweetly replied that I'm stuck in Sahara Star.
Yeah.
I could have easily ignored it because it was just through everyone.
Yeah.
Left you at scene, dude.
How was the show?
No, show was good. Very good.
How can you say that?
I don't know.
That's
For
like
me,
Arjun Rampal saying I'm really good looking. you don't say it yourself.
Hey, he was in some Visit Dubai commercial. I saw him wearing the.
Bro, I explained to you, comedians are prostitutes. So
Yeah.
are artists. We have to do this. You do whatever you get.
Rampal is still around.
Yeah.
But don't call him
Still pretty
Rampal.
very good
Arjun
looking, I
Rampal.
must say. Yeah.
That's why he's going to Germany. He can't take it anymore.
Can't take it anymore.
So you're not going to tell. Tell us about the special fast. Then we'll start.
Nothing. It was good. It was fun. I'm sorry. It might.
I get
be
it. I get
released.
his bits. Okay, wrong use of language. I get some of his reels from time to time.
Yeah, those are very bad.
But I don't get Punit's. Why don't get Punit's?
He's been shadow banned by the tech giants.
By the
Why are you being so exclusive here?
Powers that
Yeah,
be.
he's.
No, I've not been posting for a while because I've been traveling and stuff, and also I'm just done with.
Are you in touch with Kunal Kamra, your alter ego?
Meet him sometimes.
Puri went to Pondicherry to record a podcast with Kamra exclusively.
Okay, so what's the whole story with that Bhavesh and that Ola?
Every man needs a project to stay alive, no?
So who are we talking about? Bhavesh or Kamra?
Both, I think. I think it's all. Sure, it's a valid point that he says. I think, but every once in a while, Kamra will do something to stir the hornet's nets too, so that he could get some leverage.
So
out
you just
of
want to pick a panga. So because Bhavesh has more followers, is it?
Yeah, and
then what's the reason?
And ever since Modi's been ignoring
Bhavesh
him,
has more
so
sawaris than him, so.
Modi's not ignoring him. That's not fair. Modi's not ignoring him. It's just that he's busy.
Yeah.
You're going to have to. He's trying to solve the Israel-Palestinian clash, Ukraine, Russia.
Yeah. It's like saying Shah Rukh Khan ignored my invite to a stand-up show. You didn't even ignore in consideration set.
Is he coming to see your shows? I read some comedian saying that he's coming to see my show. Shah Rukh Khan.
Probably.
No.
That
in
was
the future.
Dan got a notification
Daniel
saying,
Fernandez,
saying Shah Rukh has booked it. Some guy called Shah Rukh must have booked the ticket.
Yeah.
So him, like comics being horse, he put it out in a reel, in a story, in a post.
Wow.
So it's not real.
It's a cricketer, Shah Rukh Khan.
I think Shah Rukh also, like, if he has a free day, I'll go watch Daniel Fernandez, guys.
I could see that happening somewhere.
He's come in a hoodie.
Yeah. Back in the day, there was a whole rumor that Sachin, when he wanted to watch a film, he would wear a burqa and go to the theatres.
It was okay the first 5 times, then he started wearing it all day.
Yeah.
And then people said, bus.
Pretty comfortable clothing, though.
Suddenly in the middle of the movie, burqa mein se Ayla awaaz aa raha hai.
No, imagine.
Not that. He starts to adjust his crotch inside a burqa. That's
it's not that. Imagine in the middle of all that, you suddenly hear, Aichigo! Because it's a murder mystery or a chase going on. And don't laugh.
That's one.
Speaking of Maharashtra.
But that could be a very. Back in the 90s, it was pretty.
But not just him, all famous people, super famous people around the world. Like Michael Jackson apparently once went into a supermarket as Michael Jackson, nearly got molested, pardon the pun. But so then he started wearing disguises, like ridiculous, bad, like the kind of makeup we use.
Changed his skin color entirely. That's the weird.
That was too much of an investment. Before I would just wear a really long beard. Can you imagine a guy you can tell is like
Michael Jackson's really long beard is so funny.
Can you still do this or something?
Did you hear the whole story about how I think he was shooting one of his music videos in Brazil?
Yeah.
I'm guessing, I don't know which one, but there was a whole
with child artists.
That's a separate story.
Okay, sorry.
That's personal consumption. But apparently they very like dangerous to do that in whatever the favelas and stuff.
Oh, right, with the gangsters.
Yeah,
no?
with the gangsters. Until one gangster said, "Okay, I'm a huge fan of yours. I'm going to give you."
They did a bakra on him. I
protection."
remember this story.
Huh?
There is some sort of bakra
No,
on
not
him.
bakra on him.
They
Not
fooled
everything is
him.
bakra size.
Have you
Bakra
seen-
can't be your government is at fault. Come on, size. Like the world beyond that is something. But basically, the point was that one gangster really protected him.
Just because they're not in India anymore.
I know. Foreign influence has changed. Attacking iconic people. Hurry up, tell the
So
story.
basically, he said, "I'm going to protect you personally because I love your music." So just to prove it to you, he kept a whole bag of money at the shoot wherever he wanted to shoot, and said, you will see that no one's going to rob anything from there. That's how safe this area is. I've made.
No Indian on the entourage?
No one.
Hard. Can you imagine?
It was before you shot Kathro Ke Khiladi.
We did, and we went to the favelas and all that.
Yeah.
And I remember Shabir Aluwalia was missing for 24 hours.
Yeah.
But the ransom note was in Portuguese, so we didn't know what we couldn't understand a word.
And not a Goan man on set, right?
Our generation Goan man doesn't speak Konkani, forget Portuguese. Yeah.
But Michael Jackson would be a good shoplifter, no?
Why?
My favorite story?
He could moonwalk his way out.
What a good setup, huh?
Suddenly,
But my favorite story is how he stopped to urinate when he came to Bombay. You guys know that story, no?
I'm sure he's allowed to urinate
He went
when
to
he comes to
Madhushri
Bombay.
to pee.
Inside
Yeah,
the
because he had to go to the toilet.
Huh.
So they were somewhere they said, okay, let's call up, and go to the Supremo's house.
It was also a time when I think the Indian houses were slowly shifting from Indian toilets to Western toilets, right? So he
But
might
I
have
think when you're that
encountered
desperate, they just tell you, go here, you go there.
Yeah.
I don't think you care
End
that
up
much.
being on the sink, right? No, huh?
Think what? My friend Vijay Kunalkar,
Sink
also
is
known as
always
Kunal
convenient.
Vijayakar, we were in Mud Island. Okay, for some really cheap shoots are always in Mud Island.
100%.
On the way back 2.5 hour drive, he peed 3 times, including on the highway with people passing by. I'm like, I can't take it, I have to pee. Like,
You know what? My memory of this is, Cyrus, back in the day, they did a fully faltu of road movie. Ram Gopal Verma, I think, made a movie
Yes,
called Road.
yes.
And Cyrus was in the parody of it, a fully faltu. And one scene I remember where Cyrus, I think, parodying the villain or something, he's taking a leak, okay? And they show Cyrus's back profile. And then Cyrus turns and he licks his finger.
it's not in the script, just pure love for
This
the art
kind
form.
of flavor you can't get outside India.
What a golden era of comedy we've
I was
lost.
called Desai after that for a long time. No reason why. Chalo, guys, is there any topic we have to discuss?
Yeah,
Do we
topics.
need topics?
I don't care.
Do we still do topics?
Maharashtra politics is the flavor
Yeah.
of the season. Forget cricket. November 20th, huge day.
Yeah.
All you have to find out is who's in which party.
Yeah.
Because they change every week.
In
So
fact,
you just-
during, as you're voting...
As you walk. Bola, breaking news! Ashok Chavan gaya! Wapas gaya!
Sir, what's that game where you have to hammer the bear or some shit like that? That's how you'll
Hammer
vote
the
as well.
bear?
What is
Peter
that
will
fucking
call
game,
race.
man?
It's a very German thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The European.
Very
amongst
European.
us. Yeah.
Do we still do news on this
Let's
show?
do news.
When it was like a
Let's see
live
the
show.
creative ways in which you can blame the government.
Who are you voting for? Local elections? State?
It's like on last day I'll decide, no?
Whoa.
Because
So
based on
BJP is
the,
not off the table.
No, I mean, read out with the party. Say the name of the guy.
it's like a magic trick, no?
No, but are you going for the party or are you going for the person?
I'd like to go for the candidate, I think. Candidate.
So then he's off the hook.
And no,
so you're not supporting a party, it's not a person.
Yeah, which is the...
Like,
but you have to say that publicly these days to feel like
listen,
an
Baba,
informed
I'm a
voter.
friend of Milind Devra, we're close, so I have to vote for him, even though he's in Rajya Sabha already.
Yeah.
And can't stand.
Yeah.
But I'll still vote for him. I'll go and write his name.
He shifted to Shiv Sena recently.
He shifted to Shiv Sena Part 2.
Part 2.
Please get your parts right.
Part
Without that,
2.
it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Did he consult you before that? Did you?
No, he just told me now in the Rajya Sabha I have parking.
Did he
When
play a
come-
guitar
when he
riff like he's like, like he's doing Leonard
What do you
Skinner's
think?
keyboard and then you're like, okay, I'm joining the Shiv Sena. You know,
Imagine he's in Shiv Sena Part 2 playing electric guitar, listening to heavy metal.
Yes.
So he's got no friends. Zero. I can't say Eknath Shinde is telling you, but
maybe he could do a metal version of Aika Dajiva or something.
can you
that'd be
imagine
a nice sort of-
Shiv Sena Part 2 was having a consultation who to call after they win. And he suggests Black Sabbath or something. They're like, what?
I would love Black Sabbath at Shiv Sena.
Can you imagine?
That'd be so good.
It'd be so much
You
fun.
know,
Kiss.
I mean-
Alice.
They are going to redefine. They have a song called Pioneer Android, so I think that makes sense.
Marathi Madi, what would it be?
Vedia
Vedia
Manus. Yeah. Vedia robot. No, like
I'm sold.
Let's
Bring
go.
them.
Yes, Puneet.
So,
Puneet, yes, Puneet.
heartening news. Tashin Shahid, a UP BJP corporator's son, marries Pakistani.
You're doing a Silvery, huh? Silvery, the moment the name comes, Indian names, which he's grown up with, he gets scared. I don't know what happened to him. Every time the names would be like Raj Purohit. You know, and then he'd be like stumbling. Raj.
Because his own name is like galactic. No?
Yeah,
So
by the way, you sent me a message that he's getting married.
Yeah.
How are you going?
Yep.
Because Puneet is mad. He sent me a message yesterday saying, are you going for Silvery's wedding?
Yeah,
By
did
the
you
way,
let him on
No,
scene
one
as
second.
well?
I thought it's this weekend.
What?
It's December end or something. Why is he telling me now?
The one day you go to Sahara Star,
I would have gone to Unravel like an idiot
everyone
with
is
a
doing
present
everything,
and there's
yeah.
nobody there.
Just no. He's still a few months. But
Yes, plan
did
is-
you leave Silvery and Puneet on scene?
I went for your wedding and I've not asked for anything back.
Yeah, he had a condition. Said if it lasts for more than 6 months, then it's okay. Otherwise, the gift has to come back.
Puneet, let's be fair. I don't think that anyone who gets married, if the marriage gets destroyed or dissolved,
100%, yeah.
what happens to all the presents?
I agree.
Because we've
I
invested
agree.
in the friggin' marriage, right?
Exactly.
That आप दोनों एक है.
Arey, but you got a jalebi in return, no? It's like that.
I didn't have anything because we were in a hurry to go back.
That's your fault.
Oh, Puneet's
and Vijay Kunalkar's fault.
Vijay Kunalkar was
Puneet's
like,
wedding had very good.
Vijay Kunalkar is
Rasmalai
so
was nice.
Vijay Kunalkar is so insincere and people think he's a great human being. Let me tell you, he would tell me, let's do code. Yeah, when to leave.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. When I do. So
That's
like
him
bad
snorting
actors
cocaine.
in a
Why?
bad production.
That's him snorting cocaine. Why do you think of it as code all the time?
Him and cocaine. What is wrong with you? He gets a cough from his leaving the air-conditioned car. But let me tell you, funerals also same thing. We do codes. How sincere can you be? He was a great man. Sorry for your loss. Sorry. Gone. That's life, bro. That's the truth of life, right?
Oh, well.
Sorry, bro. Where were
okay.
you? Tezin.
I did not know this is allowed that can you marry a Pakistani person?
Sania Mirza did it.
But in Dubai.
That's the ceremony happened there.
You can marry. If they get a valid visa, what's the problem?
That's the issue here. They
Wahi
didn't get
to
a
nahi
valid
mil raha
visa,
hai.
so they do an online marriage.
Yeah,
essentially.
and the mullah presiding over the wedding, he said,
Oh, you
it's
went for
allowed.
the... Okay, huh.
It's allowed.
It's the Maulvi, not the mullah. You just use
Let
the
me
racial
fucking
slur.
finish, dude. What is
Mullah
this?
is a legal firm in Mumbai. Mullah and Mullah.
Yeah.
So you're confusing him.
It's also a Disney movie.
Yeah. So
What?
also, it's also Japanese for Mura. Okay, focus. So what's the issue? They got married. One partner is Pakistani.
Issue is a BJP person.
A BJP person married a Pakistani?
BJP
corporator.
corporator's son.
Wow,
Son.
that's a great story, yeah. That's a lovely. This is the story of the day. We don't no more stories. Is it? Stay with this.
yeah, but
so
it
one
is-
second. BJP corporator, his son has married a Pakistani.
Yeah.
Then BJP has changed the image.
Yeah.
I always told you right-wing party was Congress. You guys don't listen.
Yeah, but it's he's a Muslim, so I guess not that big a news. No, if it was a Sharma.
But chances of him marrying a Pakistani Hindu would be less also, no? I mean, there aren't that many of them.
yeah. Unless
So what's the story? That she's not allowed into...
There is no story, I'll be honest. It's basically today, modern day news reporting. Basically, one person in India got married to a person in Pakistan online.
But where?
Then there's
the
layers
nikah was
here.
online.
Yeah,
So what, there's no
basically the
problem.
guy didn't get a visa to go to Pakistan and get married.
Yeah, so
How will
hence,
the Pakistanis give a BJP corporator
That's
a visa?
No,
His chances
but
are
then
very
the,
low,
the
yeah.
thing is that irrespective, I don't think anyone's getting a visa. No, if you have to go to.
No, there's some trade happening. There's some people
even
coming
Sriraam is
in.
not getting a visa, so
There
Wait,
you
look
go,
at his name.
And Pakistan, exact Pakistan, Germany.
Sriraam can't go back to Ayodhya at the
Exactly,
moment.
not at all,
It's
not
really
at all.
not working for him.
Not at all, yeah. So basically, just two people got married online, and then the layers come in where
Hey,
BJP corporators, son.
I wish I had done this, yeah.
Yeah.
You wish you had done this?
It's
Get
so
married
easy to
online.
do, like-
and then stay like that.
No, and gaming the algorithm is so easy
Yeah,
these days because
yeah.
everyone's like polarized. So you just
Yeah.
try to see, at this point it's like
Toto, Baba, Toto is living proof. Our sound
Exactly.
engineer Toto,
Yeah.
Shavankar, got married 3
Which is
weeks
short for
ago.
tautology,
Yeah,
right?
Toto, no, his Tintin is pronounced. they speak French. So Toto, Sriram, it's not a joke.
but
it's all
he's
true.
Bengali, so he got married by Telegram.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. This guy's gone and done a proper marriage. They paid money to people, Sangeet, Vangeet, all that. Came back, wife lives in Calcutta, he lives in Mumbai. It's a fantastic marriage and they're on Zoom.
Yeah.
And then-
Now, how do you spin this?
don't spin it.
It'll be something like,
It's
like.
bliss, yaar.
Yeah, like Congress voter goes to Bengal and
Yeah.
marries a Republican, some shit like that.
Republican.
So you basically everything has to go through a
I get his
filter of
point.
politics
TMC is
first.
sometimes with, sometimes against.
Yeah.
So it was a tough one for you to pull off as a
thank you.
spontaneous piece of comedy. Because Indian politics is so fucking complex. You can't do any spontaneity. You lose it.
Yeah.
So
Unless,
basically, that's how easy it is to manufacture.
But again,
news
I have to
these
go
days.
through all these minorities in my area, Parsis and all, who don't understand which Shiv Sena to vote for.
Hey, listen,
So again, we have to teach them by diagram, like you teach farmers in the 17th century.
Sir,
ये देखो,
listen.
ये तस्वीर, ये करो.
Has someone spoken about this in the show already? What do you think about the recent death of the
Why go there?
Mr. TT?
Tata?
Yeah.
Why are you saying TT like we won't pick it up?
I don't know, huh?
Why would you say that?
Go, huh?
We've spoken about it. What do you want to talk about? I mean, he looked after dogs, so it's good. That for me was good. The rest, I don't know him. I got 9 calls in that same day from various people on the internet and feature publications and all. Tell us about your relationship.
Assuming that you're related.
It's just because you're Parsi. I never formally met him even once. And
Really?
No, I haven't.
You had a 1 in 50,000 chance.
No, but he's a rich man with class. What would I, he had catering people, he had drivers, he had butlers.
And he would never come to
No,
Sahara
I
Star.
did meet him once at Alibag, the Mumbai dock thingy, where he patted my...
He also
He was on the
boarded
public
the-
boat many
Wow.
years ago. And Kunal recognized him because Kunal looks up to all famous people and feels good under their shadow. I don't. So he said, hey, Ratan Tata. And it was very normal. There's no bodyguard, nothing. I don't think there's anyone with him. In fact, he had a basket or something, a small basket. And he patted my dog. He ignored me. Which was a lovely thing, which only Parsis can do.
But he lives.
Kem
he
cho
used to
to
live there,
gra,
right?
kem
That's
cho
his
and all,
morning walk.
and just nothing to me.
At the dogs.
He must have thought
Personal
dog ka
jetty.
walker hai ya jo bhi hai, why talk to him?
No, but there is something.
You see how I started talking to them? Because they give me more respect. I just lost interest.
The question is though, the community as a whole. I think.
But why
in
did you
many
say titty? What was the
There's
necessity
a
in doing
TG.
that?
No, I don't know how to broach the subject. The point is though.
I think you disguised the point.
Maybe it's a German thing. We don't
Oh!
I like how Puris has this German thing has become a new thing of the.
Because bro, you're not telling the truth, and I want to share this with everyone.
Question though, I want to
See, you're
ask
blushing. You're blushing like we've caught you naked. What's going on? If you're going to Germany, what's the bad thing? I don't get it. Just say you're going to Germany.
I'm not going though.
This guy married a girl in Pakistan.
Yeah.
He's a BJP cooperator. He's not worried. And you're just going to Germany, which is we have no
He's
problem
not
with
even a
Germany.
beer person. I don't know why he's
Yeah,
going.
come on. So now what happened? Suddenly you're quiet.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
But
Just-
wow, maybe comes next year he's a neo-Nazi suddenly. The hair is gone.
Yeah. Oh
There's a
God.
tattoo.
But you do realize that the color of the skin is also an issue if you want to right-wing white supremacists and then there's one dark guy in the
It's
middle.
like Richard Pryor bit, where
Yeah.
like all black people tell me,
Ku
hey, if I
Klux,
were alive,
yeah.
then I would have fucked the Nazis over. And like, no, you wouldn't have done jack shit. I was there at the time, so, yeah.
But speaking of Ku Klux Klan, everything is covered.
Yeah.
There must be enough like Chinese guys and Indian guys. Just wear it and enjoy,
No, the question though is the community as a whole. He was kind of like the face in some ways.
Who?
The Parsi community.
Ratan. Also the corporate community. He's looked up as one of the classy last
So
guys.
I'm saying like, is there like a void to be filled there somewhere? As a whole.
See, I was
bigger
really-
void is that is also one of the biggest donors to BJP. So
But
That
that all is there. That all is
to
there.
everyone.
Yeah, that all is there. And in fact, the Prime Minister, who you respect so much, helped with Udwada back in 2014-15, immediately after coming to power. The Parsi holy place, so to speak. But, which is also the stock exchange, but now we don't share it alone, the others involved. But, the thing is that I had a sensitive moment, but then I felt a little bad because this famous guy, he's a dog lover and done a lot for dogs. But then I got angry.
About?
Because I left the podcast and I got stuck at Burley Sea Link because all the VIPs were going for the funeral. And that just irritates me. And then my sensitivity starts getting, suffocated. And then I get angry and I feel like a man with a male period, because I just go, what the fuck, Because why do we do this, man? They just stopped all of us while and who are these guys? They don't know Ratan Tata. Who the hell are they? Somebody from Haryana, somebody from Kashmir, somebody from Afghanistan. Who are these guys? They're all coming in. Oh, great man, all saying the same thing. So that was too much. Guys, let's make a pact. If we die, nobody come.
Yeah, I love.
You'll be in Germany, so I don't know. But Punit, you and me.
Oh, I thought that way. I thought nobody come as
Nobody
you
come
don't
to the
masturbate for a day. Okay, sorry.
No, I don't want you to do that. Do that in your own time. But just don't come to the thing, man.
Fine, good.
no, in
I've had 2 funerals recently where the body came late. Okay, and again.
In
They
Kandivali,
said 10
that's
the
why-
body came at 12.
Second rule, can I suggest?
What?
If all of us die, Domino's delivers the body. 30
I
minutes.
think so. That's a very good rule.
Yeah.
And if everybody's sensitized enough for this kind of thing,
Yes.
we get fed as well.
and if it's not
Because
worth
many
the
cultures-
money back,
Yeah, I need to know.
I agree.
Yeah.
In
So-
fact, the pyre is a great wood fire oven in itself.
Oh,
So
nice.
you can use
Yeah.
this thing.
And you can still have your speech. He was a great
Exactly,
man, all that,
exactly,
And
yeah.
pepperoni?
if the body is still warm, you get the money back.
Oh, no, if it's how does it work? I don't know.
It was a good punch.
Yeah,
Don't go, Vijay.
yeah, sure,
Don't come back and
Sorry,
waste our
sorry,
time.
sorry.
The punch was
Sorry,
good. We have a
sorry.
second.
Yeah,
we
sorry.
hold for 3
Sorry,
seconds. We
my
move
bad,
on.
my
This
bad,
is
my
humor, you
bad,
German
my
bastard.
bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a break.
You have to take a break?
35 minutes you guys have been talking.
That's a lot.
Man,
Yeah,
35 minutes and as usual we have done
one
topic.
One topic.
Barely.
Rolling back the days.
Break.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Cyrus Says, Singaporean Tamil rapper Young Raja joined Cyrus to talk about his journey from being a child actor to collaborating with global legends like A.R. Rahman for Alayan and Snoop Dogg for Qualified, the Global Edition. On A Century of Stories India, Kunal visits the historic moments of Pokhran 2 when India became a nuclear power, codename Operation Shakti. On Paisa Vaisa, Anupam Gupta talks with Arindam Mandal, investment manager at Marcellus GCP, about the essentials of having global stock and how adding foreign stocks can boost your long-term wealth strategy. Folks, if you like our show, spread the word, tell your friends, and don't forget to rate and review them wherever you're listening to them. Follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You'll also find all our shows on YouTube by their show names, so do look out for them and have fun watching. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week: IDFC First Bank, Axis Mutual Fund, SBI Mutual Fund, ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund.
Okay, we're back here on the show and we're discussing Kunal. He's the first guy to send a message if someone dies.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's excited, I feel.
Yeah.
My grandmother used to read all the obituaries.
Lots of people do this. I don't know why.
It's good read always.
But reading obituaries of strange people, huh?
Yeah.
No connection.
Yeah.
And then she'll say, I'm looking at Mr. Lalwani passed away or something, so that it looks real. But
So
then-
he passed away?
He did. Twice. Yeah. Hold.
Okay, Tata, bye-bye. I guess again.
In one of the books recently I was reading, it said that
Which
he,
book?
he
Name
meant it's that
Mills and Boons. Don't
Let
hide.
him talk. Come on, Baba.
Sorry.
First Thoughts is the other name of the show anyways.
Listen, he's reading Mein Kampf, so we don't know, where it's going.
Yeah, so it's this book by this Canadian psychologist, and he writes on addiction.
So it'll be a
Peterson.
Punjabi name. AP Dillon.
John Peterson.
No, it's
Canadian, yaar. It has to be Dillon.
Yeah, that's true.
Dillon.
Go on.
It could also be Lawrence Bishnoi anyway.
No. Listen, I honestly believe that whole this Baba City thing, I don't think there's any Lawrence Bishnoi involved.
Yeah.
I think he's one of those guys one of your Lokanwala actors.
Yeah. I get what
Immediately,
that
immediately wants
energy is.
publicity.
Yeah,
So he's the ending. Bridge banaya. मैंने क्या?
Yeah.
Immediately, there are people like that.
No, it's like bridge bana, अरे उसी bridge के नीचे मेरा photo shoot हुआ. That's
exactly.
But now Lawrence is getting his Instagram followers up, so he can get a brand
His
deal
real
very
name
soon.
is Balkaran.
Really?
There's no. This is only Punjabis can do this.
Yeah.
Lawrence is nowhere
Lawrence,
close. If you have to
yeah.
guess, beta आपका नाम क्या Balkaran?
Yeah.
Okay, let me think. Pet name क्या होगा? You'll spend 3 years right outside Sector 14 in Chandigarh trying to think. We'll never get Lawrence.
Like Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis Scott is where that came from.
Elvis he became. No?
Elvis.
Yeah.
Wow. I never put two
But
and
I guess it's Elvis and they just spun it a little bit.
yeah. Like Emmy Way is another. Yeah.
What is Emmy Way?
There's a rapper called Emmy Way Bunt.
Emmy Way Bunt. You don't know.
We have a rapper
Emmy?
right here.
Yes.
Is it rapper spelled with a W? Because Diwali's around the corner, so get your rapping, get your raps, get your rappers.
Anyone, you guys feel annoyed these days where every ad that you see is like this Diwali, like they do that. It's Diwali.
This is
Yeah,
my.
like this
I
vibe.
love voiceovers with that fake insincerity.
Yeah.
Aaj Manoranjan ki samay.
I saw an ad
It's like
yesterday
a
where
Hollywood commercial. This summer.
yeah, this
Coming
summer,
soon,
this
next
festive
year.
season,
This summer,
yeah.
Toto gets
This
married.
Christmas.
Meets his girlfriend. Lolo marries Toto.
Inside Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
No hose barred.
No holds barred.
Hardcore. Yeah.
God, we should do a porn like that, as commentators.
Oh, that'll be a great show.
Yeah.
That'll be a great
Raja taking his pants off. Raja getting ready to mount Rani.
Yeah.
Rani, who are you? What are you doing, bro? This is a professional show.
Oh yeah. So since you like VIP so much, no? One of the items is that Elon Musk, the biggest VIP in the world. He's giving away 1 million daily
Yeah.
for voters to register in the
Yeah.
swing states.
Yeah.
And which is illegal. I mean,
No,
it's
why is it illegal? He's saying
it's under questioning. Yeah. Huh.
Why is it illegal? It's not actual bribing.
Yeah.
He's saying
Registering.
if you like the Republican Party and Donald Trump or whatever, I'm giving you $1 million.
He's not even saying that.
It's
He's
not.
just saying
It's,
just register.
it's indirect. It's not direct.
Yeah.
it's
not
a bribe.
direct.
No, it's a bribe.
You can look at it as a bribe, but I'm not saying vote. He's not saying a vote.
I think by the fifth time,
No,
like every winner is
I
a
don't
registered
accept this.
Republican
I don't
only.
accept
Why
this.
they will?
Let's localize it to tomorrow. If Shiv Sena 1 comes to me and says honestly,
That
I'll
scheme
give
is
you.
already called Ladki something, no?
Exactly. So what's the big deal here then?
Yeah.
If they offer us money or rice at one rupee a kilo, as they did in Andhra once many years ago.
So he's himself saying that this will help Trump. So there's clear admission is there.
Yeah, and
It
he
may
went
or may
to
not help
legal
Trump.
trouble for it as
And
well.
he's saying that if you support the First Amendment and the right
Yeah.
to free speech and the right to bear arms.
Bear arms. Yeah.
Where does this come in either of those two?
No, that's the
I
reason
know
why you get the
I
1
know
million.
yeah, Super PAC is that.
No, you have
yeah.
to support these two amendments.
I get it,
And that
yeah.
means that means they're kind of
Yeah, yeah,
American.
yeah.
I like some giving you $1
That's
million.
the super PAC that he
Now by
has, yeah,
association,
yeah.
you're saying
Yeah.
Republican you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
is a Trump
Yeah.
supporter
Yeah.
and will vote for Trump. But he's not technically directly
Okay,
told
this
you
is
to.
this is one thing, but unofficially doesn't it seem like Musk's. He's running for presidency. It's not even Trump. Like
Last
it's a
6
weekend
months,
at
he's
Bernie
become a
situ-
huge supporter, out of control.
Yeah.
And he's gone very anti, like Justin Trudeau in Canada,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah.
And all. He's attacked them, and obviously Kamala and gang.
Yeah.
So he's gone, the left woke is like his enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm a little bit slightly towards him, to be honest. Left woke is
Reasons?
driving me nuts.
Reasons?
Too much power in one man's hand.
It's perverse now, no? The whole LGBTQ
I
thing
get,
going berserk.
I get
and-
the fact that I think the problem with the left is that they are so like in an echo chamber. They don't realize that Trump, at least on the other hand, is talking about real issues.
Whether he is or isn't, they've just gone completely right themselves by going left in the circular
Yeah,
way
yeah,
and
yeah,
coming
yeah,
back here.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
very
yeah,
confusing.
yeah.
And also, I believe in 2 toilets. Like all across India, 2 toilets, both for men.
That's the first draft
That's-
of Vedas' speech. I
Really?
believe in 2 toilets.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Then he went.
Then he
to-
named the countries.
Yeah, then he,
By the way, he had a show on Saturday. Some of my friends went for it. 6,000 seater at Dome.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a political rally.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Speaking of the left.
Did you see the pictures though?
I did.
Yeah,
Very
who?
lovely pictures. Yeah.
Of the dome with the
Yeah.
his show, Veer's show.
Yeah.
Okay. He has a GoPro.
So he did do a show at the Dome with
Right,
6,000 people.
right.
Pictures are
There's proof.
Yeah, there's
Oh, you don't like him.
I no opinion. Sorry.
Right?
Yeah, it's not German enough.
Why don't
I
you
mean,
like
he
him?
has Das in his surname, so there is one of the articles
Exactly.
of.
Even Veer could possibly be German, but it'll be pronounced with a P.
We are like we are
P.
as in we are
Yeah,
is
yeah.
WIR.
You know, it's a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
I think Volks.
Yeah.
Volkswagen.
It's Volkswagen
Yeah.
is also
So-
BMW, not BMW.
Yeah, BMW.
BMW. Oh, you know you're German. Bro, you're
course he
really,
does,
you're
yeah.
migrating.
He's getting back to his Aryan roots. dude.
Gone. But there's a whole thing now. All these Brahmins are Aryans. There's that whole movement.
Yeah.
You're also Brahmin.
But,
so
but
you're
now,
Aryans.
yeah, but now the right wing is going against that theory.
Because the elections are around the corner
Yeah.
in 4 states.
Punit so Brahmin, he's vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was Hitler.
Hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
and,
that's
and,
your
and
There you go.
animal lover also.
There you
Dog
go.
lover at least.
The
Actually, animal lover. He did a lot for
continue,
animals.
huh?
A lot for
Okay.
animals, yeah.
Are you the next reincarnation?
The
No, I
moustache is all
lost too
wrong.
much hair. Otherwise, like with the
It doesn't look be a like for like. It's still, it's
no, but it's his
ethos.
first thoughts.
But
But that's the
Puneet-
name of the podcast.
Puneet, I hope you're not dead at 56 with a bullet in your jaw. That would just be not right.
Yeah, in a
No, he'd
bunker
be there at
somewhere.
56
I mean, how
with
bad
a,
can your comedy be? This is how it ends.
No, he'd be there at 56 Puneet with a belt across his neck with a penis in his hand and
There's a punch coming?
no.
Should,
No,
Okay.
Just
all
the
right.
visual.
Steelers
Let's go to
left
the
the
next
station.
The comedian sets up.
If you okay, the
This
question is a
This
question.
is like a batsman getting stumped, no?
Yeah.
You came down the wicket, you're about to hit the ball, and
I
then you
came
missed.
down the wicket, but the run-up is still going on. Or even
And then you can't believe it. Like, oh, how the
Yeah.
fuck did that happen? Like,
No,
I
the
did
question
nothing
is though, guys, you are in a bunker and you know your shit's going to hit the fan. You have last few minutes. What is the way you decide to go?
Zomato. One quick meal here.
Okay.
And now allowed any food I want because government can't
would
take
you
action.
like the cyanide to be mixed in the meal, something like that?
So I have to take my own life?
Yeah, that's the point of it.
I can't decide yet. Also, remember, he was married to a woman for a few minutes before that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it makes sense to kill
Also,
yourself.
need to decide that he also killed his dog.
First, he kills Blondie. Yeah. Well, kills means if he poisoned him.
Yeah.
Then
Testing.
he poisoned
Tester,
her.
yeah.
And then he shot himself.
Yeah.
Because he didn't trust the poison.
Yeah.
He tested it on the two of them and then he
Yeah.
said, forget it.
Yep.
He shot. So they say. So only the Russians know what happened.
Yeah.
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 And,
So what
and
is
there is
your
one
decision?
theory that he was alive when he's living in Argentina.
Yeah, many
Although
of
Harris
the-
may-
Yeah.
It is just, yeah. You know the whole
Although
thing.
Messi, if you look at... Okay. Too much.
But there are German towns, no?
Oh, huge.
Huge ones.
That's the
Only
whole-
German speaking.
That's the whole thing. The Argentinians say the Americans got all the good Nazis and we got all the bad Nazis.
What's a good Nazi?
The talented
A good
ones.
Nazi is
The
a guy,
talented Nazi.
only a guy trying to leave the party.
No, the talented
The
Nazi.
scientists. They kept all the
Yeah,
scientists.
yeah.
Then kill them.
Yeah.
Kept the
But if this
scientists.
then goes, so you can go to Argentina instead then.
Yeah. I mean,
Why do you go to Argentina?
I would love
But
to
it'll be
go to
confusing because you have to learn Spanish and German.
I think, you guys, I'm going to Argentina. That's the point.
So,
yeah, it's
so
just
the
down.
next news doesn't concern any of us, but direct tax collections have jumped.
Oh, no, that's a good sign. So,
They say it is.
more people in the tax bracket.
They
Yeah,
say
but
it is.
IBM has started paying tax.
It's
That's a great sign. Don't laugh.
And
can I
Antarik's leaving
make
is
an
You know,
observation?
what is it, like
Can I-
3%
can
of the
I-
population pay tax? It's a ridiculous figure.
Yeah,
Google it.
But the sad
It's
part
more
is
than
that
now.
now
No, it's less than
four and a
that.
half now, I think.
4.5 is a huge jump
I
from
know,
3. It's
I know.
50%
That's
jump.
That's why the jump has happened for the first time.
I don't know. We'll Google
But
it
it's
and
also
find out.
because corporate tax has been reduced.
so,
That's
so
what
the
they say.
sad part of the
How
story is that
convenient,
now personal income tax is higher than corporate tax, which is such a shame.
But that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
How much is the corporate tax?
30 to 22 कर दिया वो लोग
30 to 22.
Yeah, and if you're a
And
new company,
and you and I are paying 6% tax ourselves because of our low income.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
So you
I know there's some.
Punit, so you register as a company now?
Huh? No, I am a what
Will you
they-
have a JC number?
No, I see. I am the kind of people who
एक आदमी कंपनी बन सकता है इसमें क्या है?
नहीं,
Have you
Nirmala
seen
likes
Ram
people
Gopal
like
Varma's
us
film?
because we are sole proprietors.
So you are a company.
But do you have a J?
No.
Yeah, of course.
No, you're a professional or a company?
Professional.
Why can't you be a professional who's a company?
But
I don't want to be.
But is Chaltai
More
registered?
paperwork.
Is Chaltai registered as an
No,
entity or are you registered?
Chalta is just a myth. It doesn't-
Oh, he's an MBA.
Yes. Yeah.
Just ask him these relevant questions.
And MBA
Because
in
Finance.
Yeah, finance. Yeah.
And I have a Maharashtrian CA. But
And
it
he's a
works somehow.
Maharashtrian CA. What the hell does that mean? This is like a paradox in terms. What are you saying? I never let Kunal count.
Yeah.
He's all like, for 78, 80. Are you mad or what? Gujarati CA, Baba.
Or
Don't you understand the constitution?
Maru CA.
Taru CA.
There are two in my building only. But
So you don't have to pay them on
You
in the
don't want
lift.
to. You don't want to get with the cartel. You want a whole
No,
thing of.
he-
You know, we earn so little that in the lift we can do the accounts for the year. We just catch the guy in the lift, 7th floor to ground floor, boom, done. That's
Yeah,
it.
I do it on WhatsApp. But he used to be a comic himself, and now he's married to a comic.
How
so,
sad.
Yeah.
What a fall from comic to CA.
Very bad.
Is this what's going to happen in Germany? Eins, zwei,
I
drei,
can't- I
vier,
can't wait
5,
for-
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
These are all safe words in German porn.
Yeah, it
Look,
is,
but
yeah.
listen, it's like...
That's how Cyrus learned it.
See, Punit, you just the psychology of the man. When you ask me, there are few subjects I get irritated, like dogs and bodybuilding, you know, I can suddenly get angry.
Yeah.
Now I started counting in German because German is his thing. Immediately
not
corrected
my
my
thing.
pronunciation in 2 seconds, which he never does. He's always
That's
funny.
how I learned
But he got
German
angry.
years ago.
Why did he get angry? There's a connection with Germany.
Yeah.
That's how he
Huge
passed the
connection.
visa interview also.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Because the Indian guy who doesn't
There's a
speak
visa
German was
interview.
asking him in Hindi
Yeah.
and he was answering in German.
Yeah. I genuinely just don't know where this is going.
But you're not telling the truth. Tell the truth.
There's no.
Then you attack the government all the time for not telling the truth. You want accountability here. It starts at
That's
home.
me, not me.
It's like once he got very drunk and he had pretzel with sambar and he said, "This is it. This is destiny."
Wow. Really? Was it during Oktoberfest?
It was Onam Fest.
In October?
Yeah, in October.
Merge.
Yeah.
Okay. Pick up your paper.
Oh, I have to pick up mine. Shit.
Yes. No, it's a German. It's Jones' shit.
Yes,
You said.
Prithvi's credit card number. Why you giving me this? Okay. Okay. Karan Johar Dharma Productions sells 50% stake to
With Poonawala's.
Adar Poonawala.
1,000 crore deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone compared it. They said it's the same budget that Monsters Inc. was made.
1,000 crores, so he can retire basically. But now Adar Poonawala will make films. So how's that going to come out?
And Karan Johar will make vaccines. So
Yeah.
they've reversed the
But
roles.
Adar doesn't make the vaccines, but he owns the vaccines.
Owns the vaccine.
Yeah.
But he has a company apparently already, entertainment company. I don't know what he makes.
called
Yeah,
Dharma.
It's the same. No, this is what? See, it's under the
So
Sriraam
50%
brand
stake,
only,
1,000
no?
means it's valued at 2,000 crores.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, right, for Dharma?
Yeah.
What is that in millions?
I don't know, but I thought it wouldn't be that much.
25.
He's done really well.
But they're not doing well apparently.
What is not doing well?
Dharma.
You think Adar can launch himself once you have a 50%
Yeah,
stake?
yeah.
I've decided I will be the lead. And
It could be worse. He could start a podcast, dude.
Why? Hey, where does he? Is he part of the community in terms of where does he lie?
now, if God forbid something happens to him, please don't call me. I don't know Adar. I don't know Ratan. I only know Gary Lawyer.
Yeah.
I can't answer for every party. This is ridiculous, man. It's too much pressure.
Yeah, but
Which party can you answer
And then
to?
Punit, I'm
Answer
a people pleaser, so I wanted to pretend for a second. Like,
Yeah.
I sort of met him. I couldn't even. Yeah,
at Sahara star one day.
Really? Yeah.
But
I
what would
met
Kunal write in
Sahara
his
star,
obituary?
That was Sahara Shri you've met, no? You've told the story, yeah.
Event. Lucknow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like a
Cult, no?
Leave it. The people have passed on. Let's leave it. Let's move on.
What would Kunal's obituary be for Adar Poonawala?
That's a good one. But he might
You crossed the expressway,
I just hope it's not Kasakai Puna Wala. Because that's not funny either. But I expect something like that. What do you think?
Yeah, with Veena music.
Let's do a show. What would Kunal say inappropriately?
That's a great show.
We take a name, we kill the guy.
No, the show, yeah, the show is only
Bas,
that you
bas,
name
bas.
celebrities who passed away and Kunal gives opportunities for them. That's a great show. Okay, that's done.
But have you heard that now Tanmay looks like Karan Johar suddenly?
I like the theory.
These boys don't pull their
Very
punches.
interesting.
That is one thing, but now they're attacking the community
interesting.
also.
Very interesting.
Tanmay-
But I have a theory.
Do you
Fat-
feel Karan Johar is the one reacting to those memes online?
Yeah.
But Karan Johar has got a strange look now. Is he on Olympic or whatever?
Yeah.
Everyone's on
no,
Ozempic,
it's all
right?
gone in his
Everyone's on
face
Ozempic.
and
That's
all.
Tanmay, I think.
Tanmay also.
See, even you got confused.
I haven't seen
between the
Tanmay.
two.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
Tanmay. Show me a picture of Tanmay. I haven't seen.
Yeah,
But
it's-
I have a,
Just picture Karan
I
Johar.
think a lot of guys who are fat all their life, they should remain fattish. The moment they start looking thin, they look evil. It's like a change completely.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, after interval.
Yeah, they can lose a little weight, but don't become like skinny and all because you look really strange.
Yeah.
Also, it hangs, no, the flat.
It does hang.
Yeah,
It does
yeah.
hang. Not in the right
when
places.
you become skinny, it
Suddenly, if you become
Yeah,
skinny,
yeah,
the skin doesn't have time to
Like-
readjust. So
like Sriraam, I had a very big.
you don't know this.
it's like the Grim Reaper suddenly.
See, I had a very big, and then I lost weight, and now it hangs.
Yeah, like a horse.
All right.
Off we descend, sweetheart. Oh man, don't point fingers at Tanmay and Karan.
What a show. What a show.
Punit, have you lost weight ever? Like, have you ever been fat and lost weight?
Oh, yeah.
No, you've never been fat.
What? You were?
Once. There was one
Were
year.
you fat, like fat? Don't tell me you lost 2 kilos here and there. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
I was plump.
What is the weight? Give a weight.
I've never seen you plump.
I was in 8th standard.
Okay.
So too far back.
Okay, what was the weight?
standard
What was the weight?
So, like, how every summer vacation you go back and you come back a different person. Because you're growing.
Because your uncle molested you. Sorry,
Yeah,
why?
sometimes that too.
Yeah. That's normally why people change.
Why else would they have summer vacation?
The room has gone quiet. All
Yeah,
can
room has gone
identify.
quiet,
Prithvi is like, oh.
And at this moment, like 2,000 viewers just clicked the cross button on their window.
That's
Or-
right.
So
Just
a
opened
new
it.
product had come in India. It was called Lebanon cheese. Right? And it was like liquid cheese. Like, so it's first time in
became
Yeah,
India.
fat.
Lebanon cheese.
You
Yeah.
became fat because of cheese
Yeah.
alone?
So
can't believe.
I finished an entire bottle in like, I don't know, a week or
And-
something.
and
because you could put it on anything and have it. No?
Huh.
And as a
That's
kid,
not enough to gain.
So how
lot of
fat
weight.
were you? Give me weight.
Yeah, let's give. Yeah.
अरे याद नहीं है 8th standard का weight मेरे को थोड़ा याद
But the
रहेगा.
boys were calling you Jadia and all that?
Yeah.
And not before. They were calling you only after
Yeah, but
this.
there was one guy who was so much bigger that.
Chota Jadia?
He got the
Yeah.
family back of the cheese.
Yeah, the
Lebanon
heat,
cheese.
the heat was off me.
Huh.
Yeah, because that guy had a pet name, Bublabu.
Nice. Typical Chembur
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah.
Kandivli, don't know
Kandivli,
Chembur.
Kandivli,
Sorry.
via
What the
Chembur.
fuck, man?
But I recently lost weight because I got typhoid last month.
But now you're not fat. Guys who be like Tanmay and all been seriously fat.
Punit didn't-
Karan was seriously fat, huh?
Tanmay, I told him get typhoid. He's like, no, I'd rather get Ozempic.
Yeah,
So Punit did
Which
a
is
show.
cheaper.
Punit did a show while on typhoid.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So sweet. if you're doing it again, just warn us. Only so much Nat Geo we can watch,
It's not communicable, Cyrus. That's it. It's not.
I had paratyphoid. Which is when they don't know what typhoid is, they just call it like that.
Paratyphoid.
Yeah, as a 6-year-old, my mom said I was going to die.
Yeah.
She started praying and all that.
Yeah, beyond Bandra, it is
My
paralytic.
dad was looking at it positively. Ek room khali hoga.
You're the elder.
No, younger. I just spun the joke that way, bro.
Okay, cool.
Don't now make me do a Vijay moment and we discuss it and analyze it.
Journey of a joke.
Journey of a joke.
Journey
yeah.
of a friggin' joke.
Yeah, it is just.
So fat people don't lose too much weight, you look terrible. That's our belief. Yeah. Or not really. I feel like I'm the fascist leader and the people don't like me
You
anymore.
slip and you look terrible.
It happened to one comic in our fraternity also, Jiveshu.
He was fat?
How did
Yeah,
he
yeah.
lose weight?
He didn't get any bookings.
See, that we respect, That
eat.
we respect.
You
Yeah,
gotta eat, you can't-
exactly.
how do you
yeah.
stay like that?
we
Yeah,
He
respect.
went below the tax bracket.
Look how fat that's going to be soon.
Is he?
He's 8,000 people he sold tickets to. So.
And only 6,000 came.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
He's not fat.
He's not, but
he came
like
here
he's
one
getting a
year
lot of
back.
bookings, so he'll eventually be.
Who's there's
Lot
no
of
fat,
Liban cheese
there's no
to be
fat
bought.
comedians that we know of, really fat. Slightly fat now we can leave, like huge. There isn't any. How sad because you can do all your jokes on
I say the
yourself.
great
Yeah.
Khali is up there, very good comedian.
Very good, very good
The
comedian.
great Khali.
Yeah.
Physical comedy.
Physical comedy, the very small verbal comedy, like very little.
Yeah.
Like, hey guy, that's beautiful.
He picked up English and steroids in America.
I think it pronounced steroids. Even, like,
In the north, you just add the A, na? Asteroid. You can pull up karte banjo. Asteroid.
But what is he?
So
Was he really a
asteroid, steroid,
policeman?
same thing.
Have you seen his pictures? Like
Who, what?
He was a policeman.
How did he get this?
He was working in a hotel first.
In the US.
When the American guys would come on some holiday, saw him. 7'4" waiter or whatever, and they said, wow.
When? Punjab?
No, in Haryana, in Himachal. In Himachal.
Himachal.
Yeah.
Uttarakhand. I think.
So, no, Himachal. So there were two. Like Anupam Kher was discovered in Himachal and him.
Same hotel.
Same catering staff. And today, Anupam Kher, one of the greatest of all time.
Tell me something. So, how did he?
But
go
when
from
you
that
take the
to
name
that?
Great, before you become great, how's that work out?
Yeah.
Like imagine you have a kid and you say, okay, you're the great Rajesh.
I mean, you thought they would stop there, but the next name was even worse. No, Jinder Mahal. That's sort of that.
Or Mahal.
Let's just look
No,
at the most generic names,
Yeah.
words from India.
But that's all Americans know
They're
about
like
it.
Also, you're
Mahal,
naming a person
you know?
after an institution,
Yeah.
which is like, literally calling someone like Sophia Auditorium. I mean, you got to stop. There's a limit here.
That's the first female Indian wrestler.
Can you-
Sophia
It's all
Auditorium.
fluid, brother. Come on.
But Jinder could have been good, but they just hated him. So it didn't
Jinder
work.
is NRI, no proper.
Yeah, and he's ripped,
American
dude.
accent, no?
American accent.
Yeah, he's ripped, dude. Have you seen?
Yeah.
One of-
Okay.
Is
Stop
he still active?
Stop
Nah.
getting turned on. This show is not for that. God's sake.
Okay, thoughts about the India-New Zealand test, first test, let's go.
Frankly speaking, 46 was too little.
Yeah.
Now, in hindsight, why did he bat, etc., etc. I think he was right to bat. Because honestly, we discussed this offline. When you start a test match, you expect that there will be some movement, rain or no rain, and you expect that the batsman will be able to withstand maybe the first hour or so, even if you lose 1 or 2 wickets. I'm saying we made 200 in the first innings, we won the test match results. But sadly, 46 was,
No, I don't think 200. It'll be
200
close. It'll be all of that.
they
but
won't
no.
necessarily made 400 plus if he had made 200.
So you
Why?
make
How can
200, you
fight
might
with
draw also.
Your
So-
New Zealand's batting fourth. They already know that in the back of their mind. 46, they were like,
Yeah, now it's theirs to
unbelievable.
win. But
Yeah.
okay,
But I think honestly, we just can't. World batsmen can't bat if the ball is moving around.
because
That's
of
the
IPL.
Because of T20 and everything else. Traditional batting, patience, watching the ball, letting the ball go, letting the whole session go. Maybe 45 in the whole session for one would be fine. That doesn't happen.
You
That's
think
what we're
our
talking
team is
offline,
protected
yeah.
a lot, like how in Rocky Part 3, Mickey tells him that I've been not giving you the big fights because they're too old for this.
Interesting.
What a beautiful comeback from Punit.
He went to Rocky. and-
No.
Yeah, because flat pitches everywhere.
No, this is not a flat pitch. That was a point
yeah,
of
so-
it.
It was a
Other-
decent sporting track also after that. Because there was a little bit for the bowlers throughout. Even though
Yeah.
they made 400, we made 400. But
Yeah.
it wasn't like you were really dominating.
Yeah.
I got to tell you something about Rishabh Pant. I think he doesn't even know it's a match. He just walks in. He's just like that guy, who's drinking and having a good time at the party and all that. He's just having a good time. Yeah.
I mean, he's the only one who played well in both.
But he plays without any fear, so there's got to be some reason, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
But
And when Sarfraz and him were running between the wickets, I thought that you don't need to use a roller after that, because I mean that was like, okay, I take that back. They're lovely guys.
They'll start looking at Tanmay fight soon.
Yeah.
Oh no, Karan Johar soon. Yeah.
If they lose weight, they lose their talent. I'm telling you right now, do not lose weight. Weight comes with the talent. Kunal was great when he was fat. Kamra. Vijay, what can we do?
But Rishabh is related to like God, right? So then,
Nice.
Yeah.
No, he has to bring it back to his anti-right, Baba. Dude, follow the script. Come on.
But I didn't get the connection.
Rishabh,
I didn't get the connection.
are you Hindu or you what? What are you?
I am.
Oh, you're German. Oh, you're German.
Aryan.
Yeah.
Oh, acha, okay, got it. ठीक है.
Not
I like
impressed.
how we are talking cricket and you.
Chembo doesn't go for Kandivli shows. Huh?
Yeah,
I'm telling you
it's
right now.
different. Yeah. Okay. Liverpool defeat Chelsea.
ठीक
and
से
good
बोल
start.
ना क्या? What is it? This day
Liverpool 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defeat Chelsea. Good start. Continues for
This Arne Slot has the best new coach record ever.
Yeah.
But is it too soon? We wait a little longer.
I think this season they'll be fine. I think next season there's a huge transition where their contracts for Van Dijk.
You're saying
Alexander
Salah,
Arnold,
Van Dijk will
up.
go.
Yeah,
It's
so
huge. But forget that for now. We'll
that's
see.
a huge transition.
This
to go,
season
but-
there's a chance to win also because you're on
Which
top.
I think
Let's
is
see.
also, I think, two props. I think Liverpool have managed like transitioning from Klopp very well. I think they planned it well and they got the right guy to realize we don't need to change things, overhaul things. We take it to the.
And I think
next
where
step.
Klopp was more high profile, he's a bit more under the radar.
I think it's
Honestly.
also him getting used to the British press and all that, who are like absolute vultures when it comes to anything.
Yeah. Not like our paps. Those guys are classy.
The bigger issue now is that Klopp joined
Red Bull.
Yeah.
But isn't it a money thing end of the day?
I think it is a
Because
money
he's the
thing.
worldwide coach.
No, I think he
like
also
Jaivar Dine was made the worldwide Mumbai Indians coach.
Yeah.
Then they didn't have a good season.
Because he threw the 2011 World Cup. No, that's right.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Sorry.
We don't have proof.
What's a worldwide coach do?
As in Mumbai
So-
Indians is now a franchise. They have
So
like,
you're like the-
Dubai Indians,
you're
all
like-
of that stuff.
no,
they
no,
have.
really?
So, yeah,
See, I'll
yeah,
explain
so-
your
Dubai
corporate-
Indians.
corporate
Whatever,
guy.
you know, like they'll have
No. As a
brand,
corporate guy,
yeah.
you're chairman emeritus. So you're chairman of everything. You're God figure. And you get paid more for being God figure and you actually don't do anything.
Like
Yeah.
Ratan
Because you're just
was.
watching everybody and
Yeah.
just saying, shabash, well done.
Yeah.
Change this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Whatever. So like that. But now he's back. Mahila is back in this season for Mumbai Indians as hands-on coach.
Last year, who was the hands-on coach? Not him, no.
No, Boucher.
Boucher
Mark
became
Boucher.
the coach.
Yeah, they sacked him. Gone.
They blamed it on the coach,
Yeah.
and not the dressing room.
Yeah. No, there was no problem.
See, now the IPL is kind of like the football of the,
No, you're
like
right.
they're like, yeah.
So
if the
what the
team
thing
does
about
it-
Klopp is so much. There's a lot of love for Klopp, but this sounded a little materialistic.
See, I think
How
he's
judgy people are immediately.
See, I think it's both ways. I think like
No, but he refused USA. He refused a couple of countries. Germany. He
USA
refused.
they'll never get. Germany,
No,
but he has
why-
an exit.
why? You
but
leave Liverpool, you
Germany
go to
is not
country,
gonna get
it's
it.
acceptable.
Germany, he still has an exit clause in the contract saying that okay, if I get the chance to become German national coach, I'll
Do
I'll
you
take
have an
that,
exit
yeah.
clause?
From what?
From Germany.
In this podcast? Okay. Yeah, so I think he's always respected like the Red Bull hierarchy and how it's run. So that's all.
No, it's a
and
cricket
his
analogy.
former-
I think cricket analogy is spot on. What's happening is you can see that people are, but it's their profession.
Yeah.
So he's finished with his legacy at Liverpool, and after a little break, he wants to make more money.
Yeah.
He's still a young man.
Red
Yeah.
Bull is a football team now.
Red Bull
has 15
everything.
teams.
They have Formula
Teams
1
in-
team,
everywhere.
football, yeah,
So
every
he's the
sports
father
is their
figure,
thing.
the emeritus figure, bro.
For the football division.
But it's not called Red.
It is. It's
It
called
is.
Red Bull Leipzig, and
Yeah.
I think they call it Rasen
Well,
Sport
in
or
India, it's
something.
called Red Cow because it's a cultural thing. But everywhere else is Red Bull.
Yeah.
Is that okay, Mr. German? How's my German?
In Bombay, it's called Red Buff.
Oh wow.
So
Again.
Sorry.
We had the joke.
Sorry.
It was all good.
Sorry.
Now we had to milk it.
it's called Red
No
Buddy.
pun intended.
Red Buddy
No
on
pun
the
intended.
streets as well.
It's okay. It's done.
Okay, now football and cricket talk.
Yes,
Let's move on to the. Is there anything else?
You have a card in front of you.
Oh, I have a card.
I think it's a message from the.
Yeah, it's from IVM saying thank you. It was a great association. On your way out, can you tip the watchman for Diwali?
Hey,
Can
I say something which is
By
insensitive?
the way, I used to tell the guys when they come to my house, when the postman and all, they would say Diwali Bakshish. I would say, but हम लोग हिंदू नहीं है, पारसी नोट पे आ जा. And they had no comebacks. And then one day my mom
and
said, don't talk
they
like
don't know
that.
that falls on the same day. So
They don't know what Parsis are. So he's like, what the hell is he saying? We're all Hindu.
Dude, when I was in Gurgaon,
Yeah.
that's a genuinely
Gurgan.
they don't know.
Gurgan.
Doesn't know
Yeah.
that Parsis is a
Mumbai is a very
exists.
different world, Baba. Mumbai, Pune, very different world to rest
Yeah.
of India.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calcutta has some Parsis. We have a Parsi club there.
That is because one person ended up there.
Delhi, very few. But there are a couple of Agyaris in Delhi. In the Baha'i community is there. Baha'i community is there, which is like
they
cousins.
co-opt. Okay.
The Lotus Temple. That's Baha'i.
Yeah, they share the...
But how's it we can go into Lotus Temple as a visitor, but not in the Agyari?
But this Lotus Temple, you eat meat and drink alcohol. So it's very different.
Yeah.
That Lotus Temple you're talking about is like...
the balls of them to create a Lotus Temple in Delhi in the current government.
But remember one thing.
This is not the Sahara Stan. That's a different structure.
Agyaris, the temples, fire temples, many of them will have stray dogs inside, but they won't allow any non-Parsis. And that fundamentally is why...
True colonial legacy being reflected.
May that never change.
Yes.
May that never
Yes.
change.
Yes.
All right. The Langru. For Punit. Langru. Punit's written himself. I'll be Langru today. How was Cyrus as a boss on the week? That wasn't. But I'm not a boss. Are you a morning person like him due to age? Also, when is Cyrus going to come to a nightly satsang?
Yes.
I was never a boss.
Langru?
Kunal and Mohit were running the show.
Didn't get it. What? Langru?
How? Langur? No, Langru, not Langur. I know my monkeys. This is the name the buggers gave it. Now, what do you want me to do?
Okay.
So how was Cyrus as a boss? I wasn't a boss, but we had no problems both.
It's fun.
Boss?
We all make fun.
Cyrus the boss?
The only
I
person
used to do some episodes.
he's
with
done
him
quite a
on
few.
TV.
Or Republic Day. He's done all the.
You were employed? I didn't know
Whenever we need a real writer, this is the real political moment. We called him, and he's done quite a few. I would say about 8 to 10 times.
You use Punit as an attack dog. I don't like it.
But he was great. Yeah. And the thing is that the only person with anxiety is Kunal. So he learned that very quickly.
That?
That everybody else is having Gopal and me and him are laughing and all that. And then the one guy is like...
Kunal is dealing with legal. No, you guys aren't. So.
No, Kunal was taking the show seriously for some reason. Second part, are you a morning person like him now due to age?
Who, me?
Yeah. Have you become a morning person? But you do
I've been failing miserably to wake up before noon.
Nightly satsang, will you invite me?
Yeah.
But you are not a night person.
He's not a night person. No.
Also, I don't like the music that much.
You know, when I realized,
By the way, we have in Malabar Hilla, we have a couple of these satsangs and all that. You can hear them. They're extremely loud, and lovely.
Yeah,
because Punit's fans are there in Malabar and they blast it out.
Yeah. Mine is just called satsang. There's no music.
Yours the reverse, but I'm talking about the actual.
When I realized how morning a person Cyrus is that I messaged him at 4 in the night because our day ends then.
Yeah,
and he's like, hey Cyrus, I'm doing this thing. 4:11 message reply.
Wow. But also, like, I have this guy, Kaustubh, my good pal who runs my so-called Insta into the ground. And I actually have a window of 20 minutes between 4:15 and 4:30 a.m. to communicate for the day. वो तो सो जाते हैं उसके बाद and I'm up and I message. People want dates. No reply.
That is efficiency right there.
It's like Toto and his wife.
Toto and his wife are very happy. You mention his wife, see how he's smiling. Such a happy smile.
Because it's a different time zone, no? Kolkata is...
No, don't forget that, Punit. 3 weeks. I'm saying at least 6 weeks he'll be happy. Right? As per data.
Upper limit,
Upper limit, 42 days. 1942, a love story, beta. Okay, next one. What, for Sriram, how was your journey been from a caller on the 200th episode to being a part of CNB episodes? What 200th episode? Vida sent this message.
You were a caller on one of the episodes.
Caller on this show?
When you were in college or school or something.
On MTV shows. Anyway, you were a caller. You were basically saying you were useless, nobody, and now you are one of the leading
that's
comedians.
my gigolo career, which I was like, people could call a rent boy. So
what kind of, you don't remember calling some show? Did you call this show? We didn't have.
I remember calling MTV Select a lot.
You did?
Back as a kid.
Okay.
That journey I know. Okay, so now being this, I look like.
Our point is that you were like a fan, and then you're like part of this comedy circus.
And I've told you this. I think like you ruin like meeting your idols because you are, like way better as a person, like so much nicer. When the women don't never meet your idols because it'll ruin things for you. So you ruin that thing in a second base. That's the point.
In what way?
Because he's trying to compliment you because he's Sriram, he's messed it up.
Because it's in English, not German. He would have said it beautifully.
What can I say? Next to you, Cyrus, I fumble.
Wow, beautiful. So how does Vida know all this? That you were messaging on a 200
It's my alternate account, so that's why.
I mean, is this a girl that you know?
No, it's a girl that I made up.
Oh, okay. Now, at the age of 36,
Yes.
you're so fluid in your mind
Yes.
that you make love to yourself as a woman and nobody knows.
He told me once that he wants to go pansexual eventually.
But what is pansexual? Like everything, no?
नहीं वो पान खाता यूपी वाला लोग they all पान.
Which,
Pansexual.
after Tata goodbye, we said no more puns, right? You're an intelligent. I just mentioned how wonderful your comedy is and how we were happy to have you on Republic Day and this and that. और ये बोलते हैं सब लोग पान.
First thoughts.
First thoughts. Yeah, there was a school of thought. It said take out all the puns. So first you write all your puns down, then you start writing.
Yeah.
But
Do you think it's the lowest form of humor?
No, I think it has its moments, but honestly, you
That
can't just
school
pun
never
non-stop.
reached
It's
India,
ridiculously
so-
stupid after some time.
Yeah.
I felt that Instagram about rest in peace that we just talked about, I felt that was really the word
Yeah.
puerile.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm saying it.
Yeah.
I'm known to be a...
No, it's also, I feel like all these corporate, honchos.
But your AI is right. They may have got some AI
I
help.
think
you know.
A is AI, and the second, you still have to approve what it's written. You can't copy paste it. So I'm saying they think that, wow, that's the lowest level of humor that these CEOs think is
Aspire
high
to,
level.
yeah.
And so good.
Comedy and pathos, I've nailed it.
Yeah.
Right? This is it.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yeah.
It's like literally for Jesus'
Yeah.
crucifixion,
They
if you say, I've nailed it,
you know,
and you think it's funny. It's not. I mean, sorry, brother. Sorry. It's an offensive show here.
Yeah.
Guys, we apologize.
One meme that I keep remembering is that Jesus is doing his thing.
Bus.
और ऊपर लिखा है BRB.
Okay, that's it. That's off the record. That will never be said again. We apologize to everyone. Let's go quickly to Hemisha. This is a good,
Hemisha.
safe one. Sriram, what is your hair routine? And for Punit, Bangalore Palace is missing its influencer. Any plans to visit? So two separate.
Bangalore
hair routine.
Palace is
No,
missing
you will
its
come to him. Finish your hair routine.
Hemisha, I know you asked this in that AMA thing that I did. Hair routine, no hair routine, man.
But it's shorter.
Okay, I'll tell you seriously, earlier this
Did
year.
you cut out the foreskin? It's less.
So I just think, Punit, you guys don't know. Earlier this year, I, for the first time in my life, started to face extreme hair loss. And this one product really
Balls.
changed my life. It's called Adivasi Hair Oil, I think it's called. That really changed the game for me, I felt.
She's asking about this hair. Huh?
Punit, I feel the last 10 minutes.
It doesn't look at distinct. What is the?
Punit, last 10
between
minutes of
hair.
the show, I think we can avoid. We have to stop at 59 or something. We have to keep that in mind, yeah.
This is not going on anyway. You can say
Yeah,
whatever you
But
want.
have you changed your hair style? It is less than what it used to be.
I had a haircut and
For
that's-
Germany, is it?
No, it's just
For that movement that you're going to start.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he has C3 curls, right? Is that the technical word?
Uh-huh.
You have C3 curls or C2 curls?
He's asking you when you're training biceps.
C3
yeah,
or
yeah.
C2?
There are the levels of curls.
When you train your biceps, what
Okay.
curls do you
don't
use?
know.
I don't know this.
No?
And you have to use
Why
products.
do
of-
you know this?
Huh?
Because he had curls.
No,
Who's telling you this information?
He's
Historical
Ganguly का एक
perspective.
set में इसलिए.
Don't make Ganguly set. huh?
Come,
Who
come.
else is telling you this?
I mean, trying to ask you
Ganguly's
this.
wife told him so.
Ganguly has curls?
No, his wife.
Nidhi,
What?
his lovely wife.
Oh,
it's
okay.
weird.
This is our
Okay, okay.
Ganguly. This is our Ganguly.
Okay, I know, the comedian, no?
Yeah, yeah,
He used to come on our show.
Yeah.
And then for some reason stopped coming. But also,
Yeah.
he must have
And-
seen the show, hence he didn't come. After that.
No, we did a few episodes. Like we had a
Quite a few we
had a
had.
spat also.
You had a spat also
Yeah.
about money.
He's bad?
No, it was a nice Mumbai Delhi
Punit
thing
hadn't
was
paid him.
going.
Punit hadn't paid him, right?
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Punit hadn't paid him. Now,
Yeah.
since my one side is Sindhi,
Yeah.
I don't know what the big deal is.
Yeah.
Really, honestly.
know.
We know all this.
Yeah. I mean, say what you want about the current government. They pay you on time.
Yeah. But did you pay him in the end?
No, he didn't ask for it only. He's making so much money.
What is this Bengali tradition of not asking for money and then feeling bad later? Makes no sense. TMC is asking center for money for the last 15 years. Nothing has come.
Nothing
Yeah.
at all. Yeah. Puneet,
So what is the hair routine after?
Bangalore. Hair routine.
Yeah.
Bangalore.
Adivasi hair oil, I've told you.
Done.
It's
We don't want to
game
hear from you
changer.
again.
Game
Come on.
Yeah. Bangalore, December, Christmas weekend, because I always do Christmas in Bangalore, so I'm doing all my
Why?
3 shows. Yes, good vibe.
Bangalore loves
Good
him.
vibe.
Yeah.
You got a girl there?
Yeah, there's a girl who visits from the US every year.
Is her name Santa? What's going on?
No, Santa, she is Bengali.
Yeah.
No one really cares about Christmas so much that they'll specifically do it in a specific city every year.
Main point is you have your stocking, so you shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
also
December,
Adivasi shopping.
So, but you have no shows between now and December. You doing something else?
yeah, so I got Mumbai.
Fresh new show has come out.
Yeah, the new show is called Nirvana plus GST. And
Nice.
Yeah, so it's happening in Delhi and Hyderabad.
So fiction, clearly. huh?
Yeah, Delhi and not the GST, but that you have
Yes,
to
is the
pay.
fiction
Yeah.
part. Who's paying it except me?
So Delhi and Hyderabad in December, Mumbai this weekend is 27th.
Oh, it's Diwali break. Huh.
Yeah, and on Diwali day, online show, because why not?
This is for the minorities.
Yeah.
No, this is for that one Pakistani couple
Stop.
who got married.
One is Hindu. This is a beautiful world story, global story. Hindustani, Pakistani, Shadi.
Yes,
not
online.
Not allowed. And what about you, shows?
Writing a fresh hour, starting to, I think it's roughly sort of, I have the thing mapped out, editing the new special, hopefully it comes out for y'all to hate online.
You need a visa to see his show now.
And-
So.
And when do you go to Germany?
Never, I don't know. Just,
Why can't you just be honest?
I'm not, no, just, yeah, that's about it.
So,
Nothing else in life.
why don't you just say you're leaving India, but don't tell us where you're going,
I'm going to Port Blair.
which is not leaving India.
Yeah.
And you don't have
I
a...
thought you said horse cast, which also sounds German in a way.
It does? Really? Let's think of how many places do sound German in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Volkeshwa. No.
Yeah, Siri, right? Siri.
Suri, I don't know.
Yeah, the SS started from there.
Stop.
No.
Bas.
I meant Shiv Sena.
Religion, politics.
Really? Oh, that's where the labor movement and unionizing happened. That's
I'm
why.
just spitballing. Bro.
Okay,
It's-
cool.
Unbelievable.
This is just not right.
I mean, and again, we are splintered into many Shiv Sena, so don't get into the
Exactly.
historical perspective is not
Yeah,
helping.
it's the multiverse of madness.
Yeah. Just remember Diwali, so wish everybody and
oh, it's a Diwali special episode.
no, it's not. But I won't guess we'll meet till 20th, till
Yeah.
1st November.
Oh, yeah. Happy Diwali to you, Cyrus.
Happy Diwali.
Happy
Yeah,
Diwali to you,
and you can
Punit.
send your bakshish to what?
Correct. And no bombs, no firecrackers.
Yeah.
As I always say, the only
In fact, if you want to grow real balls and blow up a proper...
from Germany, if you say all this, you'll be fine. Okay, there's a guy. I have a cousin. His name is Dhruv. Go and meet him. Yeah, he's there. He's safe there. So you say what you want from there. But here in the IVM podcast, we have to be very careful.
Very careful.
We have to be very vegetarian is our style. So let's end with paneer tikka masala. Bye bye. Let's see the top 3 or 4 Kunal performances. That would be right up there. So much so, I think he started thinking he was one of the Mangeshkar sisters in real life. He started carrying the book and walking around and all.
But that character.
Carrying the book, I don't remember lines, man. That's why I was carrying the book around.
What's the best excuse you've ever made to avoid a Diwali cleanup after a party, I presume? You know, all the mess of the bomb.
No. Every year, we in the Hindus, we
Clean
clean
their
the house before Diwali.
Have you ever cleaned?
After a party.
Hey, backseat driver, have you ever cleaned? We once bumped into Shri Raj Thackeray at some exhibition. He was not holding any particular office, but just no name, and there were people there and all. And he called out Jhadia loudly to Kunal. He called. Kunal was feeling it like I should not say hello first. You know,
No, by the-
South Bombay kid,
by
yaar.
the time-
मैंने बोलेगा hello, yaar. He won't remember me. बहुत साल के बाद. And look here. No, it's fine. It's
By
fine.
the time-
And he sweetly
by the-
shouted Jhadia, and then suddenly this guy became like a lover. क्या बोलते हो? Hugging and all that. How Kunal changed was embarrassing, bro. I was like, Kunal, calm down. He doesn't love you so much. Come back.